Hi, everybody. It's Mrs. Golding. Back at it here in your math packet, which is today on page 5, and we're doing problem number 1. As you can see, this problem is about fertilizer and water, and it's talking about ratios. The problem states that this green giant, which mine says Jack's, but imagine it said green giant fertilizer and water are mixed in a ratio of 1 part fertilizer to 2 parts water. I'm going to draw, and it's green because fertilizer makes grass green, right? I'm going to draw a ratio table, right? So ratio table is a super cool way to organize. So when we mix it at a ratio of 1 part fertilizer. So I'm going to make this black now. 1 part fertilizer to 2 parts water, right? So if I have 410 milliliters of water, let's see, 410 milliliters of water, let's make that all the way 0, in my sprayer, and 115 milliliters of fertilizer left in my container. The question is, can you make a full strength solution? If you cannot, will the solution be weaker or stronger than it needs to be? How much more water or fertilizer would you need to make a full strength solution? Okay, so here's the details, and I put it all in my table. So I've only got 115 right here, 115 milliliters of the fertilizer. So I would need twice as many milliliters of water to add to that to make a full solution. So how much water would that be? 100 doubled is 200, right? And 15 doubled is 30. So I would need 230 milliliters of water to make a full solution. So I could pour some water out, right? I could pour some water out to make a full solution. I don't have enough of my fertilizer to make a full solution because half of 410, since it's a 1-to-2 ratio, half of 410 would be 205. I only have 115. I would need 205 milliliters of fertilizer, which I don't have. So in my mind, rather than going to the store and buying some more fertilizer, unless of course I need to fertilize a lot more, I would pour out some of my water. The question is, how much water would I pour out? So I've got 410 in there, and I only need 230. So I could just take my 410 and take away my 230. When I do that, I can see 8. I'm going to pour out 180 milliliters of water out, right? That's my water. So then I could have a full solution. Otherwise, my solution is going to be way too weak. If I use this one right here, that is, if I took my 410 milliliters of water and I added my 115 here instead of my 205, it'd be weak. So I'd say 205 here minus 115. It's going to be, let's see, 90 milliliters too weak. So you could still use it, but it would be a lot weaker solution and wouldn't do quite as good of a job. So to answer your question, how much more water or fertilizer would you need? I would need 90 more milliliters of fertilizer, or I would need to pour out, what was that number? 180 milliliters of water to make the full solution. All right, go fertilize your lawn and have a great day.